All right, thanks for tuning in to Leading Forecast and severe thunderstorm outbreak going on right now. In fact, we're going to see some tornadoes later on this afternoon. Actually, some tornadoes going on. Right now, going on over, moderate risk has been issued out across eastern Nebraska, western Iowa, and down into eastern Kansas and Oklahoma here. And you can see this whole area out here outlined for a moderate risk of storms. And we have a slight that extends all the way out to the east coast along the front. And so for thunderstorms, tornado risk today, the main tornado risk is going to be out across eastern Nebraska. And you can see the hatched area right in here indicating where there could be some potentially large damaging tornadoes. And right now we haven't had any confirmation that there's been large tornadoes, but we do know there has been tornadoes reported today. There have been tornadoes reported today, and we're just kind of getting into the heat of things. Going on over, and you can see there's the tornado reports, and we'll go on over and zoom in on these, and you can see kind of north central Kansas all the way up into central Nebraska here is where your tornado reports have all come in, and we're going to continue to see more. Right now we do have tornado watches. In fact, this tornado watch out here across central Nebraska and northern Kansas is a PDS tornado watch. That's a particularly dangerous situation. So if you're in that area, you definitely want to pay close attention to the developing weather this afternoon. Going on over to the satellite, and you can see the big low out here. Look at this thing, and you can see just the curl all the way around this low, and it's just really drawing in moisture from the Gulf and really creating quite a bit of unstable atmosphere across a great portion of the United States this afternoon. And we're going to continue to see that low move off to the east, and as it does, it's going to create more thunderstorms out across this area here. Going on over, you can see Doppler radar showers and thunderstorms out across the eastern portions of the United States, but again, the main area we're watching is this area out here with thunderstorm development over the next several hours into tonight, where we could see damaging winds, large hail, and even some large violent tornadoes. Tomorrow, slight risk is in effect tomorrow across a great portion of the Midwest, even down into the plains. And then I think our main area of severe weather is probably going to be out into this area here, say St. Louis, maybe up towards Indianapolis, back towards Peoria, Illinois, Bloomington, Illinois, and maybe even down into central Missouri. We'll have to wait and see exactly how this plays out tomorrow afternoon. Still some things to be factored in there. And then day 3 outlook, slight risk, still continuing out here across day 3, basically from the Ohio Valley eastward into Pennsylvania and off to the east coast is a slight risk. Going on over, here's your 500 millibar low. Look at this thing. This is a spring low right here, and you can see the trough dipping in here. Zoom in a little bit on it, you might be able to see it a little bit better. And yeah, look at this trough really starting to dip in here across the United States today. And it's going to continue to work its way off to the east tomorrow. And you can see here's your low coming up here. Your trough digs in. We actually go with a negative tilt trough tomorrow, as we're seeing kind of more of a neutral tilt today. And then as we get into Wednesday, here's your big low coming up here. Your trough is still really digging in, and you're really getting this good diffluent flow, and you can see that flow coming off. And that's what really creates a lot of lift in the atmosphere, and that's why we're going to see severe weather over the next several days here as this mid-level low starts to move off to the east coast. So that's going to be our main thing. Let's go on over, skipping ahead here. This is as we get into tomorrow. Here's your low coming up across Iowa. You got a front dragging out across this area. You got a warm front sitting up across the Great Lakes region. By tomorrow afternoon, thunderstorms break out pretty much all across the warm sector. It's going to be very warm and moist, as well as we'll have some good instability building in tomorrow afternoon out across the warm sector. So thunderstorms will start to blow up, and some of those are going to be severe damaging winds, large hail, maybe some isolated tornadoes tomorrow. And then as we get into Wednesday, your low still kind of meandering up here at the surface. Your front still kind of coming through here. Warm front sitting up here, and more thunderstorms. That's why we have that day 3 outlook out here, is for that thunderstorm potential as we get into Wednesday. And then finally, as we get into Thursday, the low's still sitting there, but it really starts to kind of calm down here as that low sits up there. And now your front kind of coming through here with a warm front up through here, and you're kind of closing off the warm sector, so you're starting to see less potential for severe weather as we get into those days. So, right now, again, a moderate risk for severe weather. In fact, let's go on over This is the current Doppler radar, and you can see we do have tornado warnings now being issued out across Nebraska here. So if you're out across Nebraska, definitely pay attention to the developing weather tonight. And I think probably the main area is going to be for tornadoes out here in that 10% area. So, anyways, that's all I have right now. I will be chasing tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get the live stream up, but we may have some problems with that, so we'll wait and see. Anyways, that's all I have for now. I'm Swiftly Forecaster Joseph Cooper. You can view this on swiftchaseteam.com or thedailyforecast.net. Have a great day and stay safe.